All right, this is part 3 or 4. Hell, I can't remember. All right, we got the deck cleaned up. The counter bore or liner protrusion for Freightliner. For the Detroit 60 on this 14 liter is 0.0005 on the negative side. Up to 0.003 plus. So anywhere in that window you could be 0.005, 001. Not 5, 001, 2, 3, and that's the spec. So I got this set at 0. You see? All right. Oh shit, I done messed with it now. Let's see here. Okay. All right. 0. So I'm 1. All right, let's go to the next one. I know you got to do it on all 4 corners, but I'm just showing you that the whole engine is 1. So there, 1,000th. Let me get it back. It's hard to do this and hold this camera. Lord have mercy. Well, anyway, just take my word for it, man. I'm trying to hold it and do the right thing. See there? 1,000ths. The whole truck's like that, man. I ain't got it set on it, but yeah, I got to go around there and do it. Anyway, just take my word for it. It's all 1,000ths, but I'm guessing underneath that liner flange, someone mentioned that it might be wore out. Need to cut the counter bores, but I've made this video because I was going to, but I've made a change of plans here. I think I'm going to just I'm gonna let this truck go, man. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these videos, and because I've had it 5 years, 6 years. I beat the hell out of it in the logwoods. So let me get out of here. I like to mention something else too. Here's the head. I'm gonna still put it together. I'm just gonna put a new head gasket on it and all new seals and let it go. I'll have about $1,300 in it, doing it all myself. This is the head. Got it cleaned up about as good as I'm gonna get it. I put a new check valve on it because it didn't. Sometimes overnight it didn't want to start back up. It'll sit there and wind over and over and over until it finally catches the fuel. But let me tell you guys something right quick before I end this video. This is number 6. It would not come out the bore. No matter what I done, look, I have beat the damn paint till I put them tools under here. I beat this paint slam off. See, that's how smooth, hell, ain't even hurt. The paint's gonna slam off this one, son. I couldn't get it out. I'm reaching up in here. I had to go to the point where I went and got a tool from one of my buddies to take these 2 intake valves off. And that gave me some room. Still left the little stem about right here my finger is, where the seal is on the end of it, the valve stem seal. But it gave me some room where I can get another tool in here. And and it took me 2 days. And I was going to take it to the shop Monday. Today's Sunday. But it finally came out yesterday, man. I'll show you the tip of this thing. I'm talking, I had 2 mechanics come over here and they could not get it out. Number 5. They could not get it out. So I was like, well, I'll just take it to the damn shop. Number 6. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna beat the hell out of this thing. Hold on. There's the N3 injector right there, fellas, ladies and gents. But this right here was caked with carbon. Caked. And you can see where it started. It wouldn't have been too long. It started riding the seal out. Started burning the seal up right here. Get it in the damn camera. I mean, carbon caked. I got wiped some of it off, but you should have seen it when it come out. The bore was good though. I cleaned it out real good. It cleaned up real nice. But I got new injector seals and this little copper washer here. But yeah, so if you guys ever have a bad injector that won't come out, it's because it's built up with carbon bad. I didn't tear that injector up, but I'm tell you what, I hope it still works. I mean, I didn't beat on the injector. In the book, it said the only place you can lift it up is right and right here, the little lip right here where the hold down clamp goes. But you can't get the clamp out with the valves in the way. And I took the valve springs off, and you still can't get the clamp out. So y'all remember that. You cannot get the clamp out, even if you take the valves out the head. The valves, there's two of them here. The clamp sits in here. That clamp don't come out, up, down, you can't pull it out. I pulled both of these off, took the springs out, still won't come out because there's them stems inside of there. These valve stems that goes through, I don't know what they call, valve seat, whatever the hell it's called, something. The ones that's got the valve stem seals on it, little nipples about that long that stick up out the head about this far, and then the valves go underneath, slip up. But yeah, you can't get the clamp off. So when I got the clamp will rise up pretty far. It almost like it would come off, but it won't. And I got to be able to get a tool deep in there, bang, 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 about another hour, finally left, right, and it finally come out. But that's that. So yeah, the new plan here, man, because you can see my truck. See, it's faded like hell. I done beat the shit out of it. It's about time for a new truck, man. I'm gonna do this as an experiment. So you guys tag other people who's ever thought about doing this. I had a head gasket blow between 2 and 3. The counter bores are at 1/1000ths over. So it's either the head gasket went clamped down tight, which I did at 220 pounds. That's what the book said. This is the 07 model, so 220 pounds on the head. Brand new head bolts when I done it. So it's either not clamped down well, faulty head gasket, or underneath them liner flange is the counter bores are kind of like eat up. But I guess they still giving me the inspect protrusion measurement. So today is putting the head on. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pump the tire up on this old tractor right here, and I'm gonna clean the surface. I still got to clean the deck some more, and yeah, we're gonna clean this thing up and put a new head gasket on. I went and bought a Detroit head gasket. I went back with Interstate McBee. The cams at the cam bearings was $458 for the Detroit ones, or I could pay $75 for the damn Interstate McBee. The Interstate McBees you seen I showed you on the last video, they wore out a little bit, but I mean it's been a couple 100,000 miles, 5 years. You know, I don't drive much, so probably a couple 100,000 miles ain't shit to some of you truckers. I'm trying to find, there's one showing the copper. Let's see, another showing the copper right there. So I'm not gonna show you this one time, but that one there started. It's crazy about these things because you can't feel shit. You can't feel nothing. It's just smooth as butter, but I mean, it's still winding them down though. Somebody made a comment saying they Chinese, and I believe it. I mean, how in the hell you gonna pay $480 for Detroits and then end up paying $75 for a whole set? So it kind of tells you where you at right there. But like I said, man, I've saved plenty of money over the years. I did good with the truck. I ain't mad at it. I rebuilt it. Lasted 5 years. Made a decent living with it. Can't complain. So I'm gonna slap this sucker back together. The experiment I was saying is, let's see how long it'll last. When I crank it up, I will put when I get it cranked back up, I'll put a show you the mileage. And hell, it might not go but damn 20 miles, or it might go another year or two. But I'll keep everybody posted, and we'll keep trucking, man. So that's the deal. That's where we're at, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, yeah, that's it. I appreciate y'all watching, and when they get the cam in, we'll I might go, you know what, I'll tell you what, when we get the head on, I might make another video of me putting some injectors in and putting O-rings on. All right, man, I appreciate everybody watching my channel. Give me a subscribe and like if you get any value out of this information. Old backyard country guy doing his own work with Harbor Freight tools. Come on. All right, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.